Hello everyone, welcome to Augmintech. Today in this lecture we are going to discuss about essential software tools for HVAC design, each with their purpose, application and example. So let's start. So here the first software which we are using in HVAC is the McVay duct sizer software. All of you know the McVay duct sizer software is used to size duct. Okay, so here we'll show you the example. Let's say when you open the McVay duct sizer software, you will get this type of interface. Here what you have to do before doing the sizing, remember we have three methods for duct sizing in HVAC: equal friction method, velocity reduction method, and the third is static regain method. So that will teach you in detail in HVAC designing. Here just I want to show you the overview. So here how to size the duct. Simple, just you have to enter the flow and head loss value. Let's say I'm using the equal friction method, and the fixture head loss which we have to maintain is generally for commercial 0.08, okay, inch of water column per 100 feet of duct length. In detail we'll discuss in live class. So here suppose let's say I have entered one flow rate. Suppose the flow rate is given, which we have got from the heat load calculation, 500 CFM. Okay. Now if you are using equal friction method, so just check the second one, head loss. Now enter the head loss. Let's say as per ASHRAE standard, for commercial application we have to use the head loss 0.08 to 0.1 inch of water column per 100 feet of duct length. So here what we are doing, for every 100 feet of duct length we have considered the head loss 0.08. So when you enter the two parameter, the remaining other parameter like velocity and equivalent diameter, automatically the system will generate. Okay. Now here you can see this duct size box is given. So which type of duct you want to use? You know that we have a different types of duct like square duct, round duct, okay, rectangle duct. Let's say in our case we are going to use the rectangle duct. So here you have to enter in the first box, just enter the height, and automatically the system will give you the width. So let's say inside the height is available, for example 8 inch. So when I have entered the 8 inch height, automatically see you will get the 13 inch width. So it means for 500 CFM flow rate, the duct size we have got 13 inch by 8 inch. 13 inch is the width, 8 inch height. So it is totally depends on the how much height is available on its inside. Okay, as per that you have to enter the height. And remember, make sure for rectangular duct always we have to maintain the aspect ratio. Aspect ratio is what? Longer side of duct to the shorter side size. It should be between 1 to 4 range. Okay, the aspect ratio should be always greater and equal to 1 and less than equal to 4. So that ratio we have to maintain. Okay, same way. Now the next software which we have to discuss is Beta Industrial LLC. You can see. So basically this software is used to find out the size of air terminal device. Either it is a diffuser, grills, okay. So simply to size the air terminal device, we are using Beta Industrial LLC software. So here you can see when you open the software, here you will get the interface with the name Beta Industrial LLC. Here you can do the door sizing, ceiling diffuser sizing, linear slot, lowers. Even you can also size the register and grills, perforated register and grill. Let's say I will show you just one example for ceiling diffuser. Just hit on, suppose I want to select the square ceiling diffuser, hit on ceiling diffuser. Now see, here you will get one interface. They will ask you for product. So here you have to write down the products for SAD, RAD. You are using the diffuser for supply air or for return air. Let's say supply air diffuser. Usage we are using for supply, just hit on supply. Unit system, SI or Imperial. So let's say here we are going to use the Imperial unit. So select that unit, and now they will ask you for shape. Which shape of diffuser you need? Shape square, rectangle, square. So let's say square shape. And then you have to hit on go for selecting data. Now here when you hit on go for selecting data, they will ask you, see, some noise. So as per ASHRAE, always remember we have to maintain the noise more than or equal to 15 decibel, it is given when you take the cursor. So as per different application, if you are designing diffuser, sizing diffuser for residential, so generally you can maintain up to 35 decibel, and if you are going for commercial, 45 decibel. Okay, so this will discuss in our live class in detail. Okay, so here let's say I'm just using 35 decibel and velocity which we have to maintain during air terminal is 500, and then here you have to write down the flow. So let's say from this diffuser I want to flow, just enter this value and hit on find nearest match. So you will get the size and everything, throw everything. But here remember in beta you will get the black color. See, the size is not visible. So okay, no problem. If you are facing this type of problem, come here in the desktop, personalize. You have to change the high contrast setting from here. Okay, just on. Now when you on the high contrast setting, automatically now you can see the size is visible. 18 inch by 18 inch diffuser is needed here. Okay, so in this way we have to do the sizing. Okay, now the next software which we have to discuss here is McWay pipe sizer software. So basically the McWay pipe sizer software is used to size chilled water pipe and refrigerant pipe. Okay, let's see the example. So here, before sizing chilled water pipe, you have to remember the two conditions as per ASHRAE. If your pipe size is less than and equal to 2 inch, so always we have to see the fluid velocity. Fluid velocity should always be less and equal to 4 fps. Okay, and if your pipe size is greater than 2 inch, so we have to see the head loss. Head loss should always be less than equal to 4 fps per 100 feet of duct length, pipe length. Okay, so let's see here which type of pipe you want to use. Schedule 40 steel, different types of material. Let's say I'm going for schedule 40. Okay, and now just enter the pipe size. Suppose the chilled water flow rate is given 30 GPM for example. Okay, as per that you have to select the height size. Suppose I'm going for pipe size. Here I have selected 1.5 inch, and now I'm writing the GPM. Chilled water flow is 30 GPM. For 30 GPM a gallon per minute, I want to find out the size. So here I have entered, first we have selected the size, and then I have entered the GPM value, flow value. As per that, now if your pipe size is less than 2 inch, so you have to go for fluid velocity. It should always be less and equal to 4 fps. But in this condition, you can see it is coming more than 4 fps. It means we have to increase the size. Go for another size. And here write down 30 GPM. Now when you check the fluid velocity, it is less than 4 fps. It means for 30 GPM flow rate, the pipe size which we have to select, chilled water, is 2 inch. Okay, so in this way, we have to do the pipe size by using the McWay pipe sizer software. Now, the another software which we have to discuss in HVAC system which we are using is psychometric chart. Okay, carrier psychometric chart. So this software is basically used to understand the air behavior in HVAC system. Okay, so let's see the example. For example, when you open the software, so here you will get this type of interface. You have to hit on continue. Now from here, see one icon is given, state point and processes. Hit on that. Add point, you want to do the sizing for any city. Like in India, we have a Hyderabad. So I have entered for Hyderabad. I want to find out the properties of air. So here I have given the city name. And finally, if you know any two properties of air for your particular location, so you will get remaining all other property. Like from the ASHRAE handbook, you will get for the Hyderabad, the dry bulb temperature outside design data, you will get from the ASHRAE handbook. Okay, so 106, and the relative humidity or wet bulb, whatever. So I know the wet bulb 78. That also you will get into the in ASHRAE handbook. When you open the outside design data, so in that you will get the dry bulb and wet bulb. So see, when I have entered the two property, even you can also enter the, if you know the relative humidity outside, so that also you can enter. See, when I have entered two property, the remaining all other property, for example, relative humidity is showing 28.9%, even humidity ratio 100. See the specific volume, enthalpy volume, okay, dew point temperature, each and every property you will get. Then finally you can hit on apply, and now when you minimize, see here in the psychometric chart, you can see just you will get 1 point. So easily, all of you know in the psychometric chart, this vertical line represent as a dry bulb temperature, okay? So say here it is given 106. We have selected 106, 105 is here. So near about 106, okay? Same way wet bulb temperature is what? And even everything is written here. This inclined, this vertical, this is your, which line? See, points, grain, pounds of moisture per pounds of air, means this is your humidity ratio value, you can see. So once you will get the point, so you will get each and every properties of air either in the software or directly in the chart, or directly in the software they will give you, okay? Now the next software which we have to use in HVAC design is ASHRAE duct fitting database. You can see the overview of this software. When you open the software, you will get this type of overview. Now the question is where we have to use ASHRAE duct fitting software. So remember, ASHRAE duct fitting database software is generally used to find out the pressure loss value in fittings. In HVAC duct fitting, let's say when you are running the duct, we have a different types of fitting like transition, elbows and shoe neck, different types of fittings are there. So if you want to find out the pressure loss, because this software will help you to calculate the pressure loss in different duct fittings. So this will help you to find out the external static pressure, okay? So let's say just I will give you one example. Suppose you are using a rectangular duct, and let's say suppose transition is coming, so you can go for round to round, rectangle to round option is available. Even here also elbow option is also given. Which type of elbow? Transition, suppose pyramidal I am using. Suppose this is a larger size of duct and this is a shorter. See, between this we are using the reducer. So if you want to find out the pressure loss in this reducer, you have to enter the value. This input value you have to enter. Automatically you will get the output value. Software will give you the output. In that, see, the pressure loss value is also given. So let's say I will take one example. First, let's see this image in full screen. Can you see? Tell me. See the image. Suppose the larger size means the larger width is showing represent as W0, height H0. Same way the shorter width represent at W1, height H1. So when you enter this detail, even the length of reducer, because this you will get from the AutoCAD file easily. So close it. Here I am assuming, for example, from here you can just close this, where it is 1 minute, close the preview, and let's see. Suppose the width of duct is 12 inch. I have entered here. Height of my duct is 6 inch. Okay, larger duct width and height, because W0 represent the larger duct width, larger duct height, and the shorter duct width is, suppose after reducing the width is 10 inch. Height is same. Okay, suppose 6 inch only, and the reducer length I am assuming 18 inch. Okay. Flow rate 1500. So after entering this value, you have to hit on calculate. So you will get the value. But here, see, they have shown invalid or out of range value. Maybe we have entered some maximum value. So just 3000 I am selecting, or just go for 8000 CFM and do the calculation. And here the length 10 inch. See? Here I have taken the length so high, that is why they have given the error. Now see, when I have taken the flow and length 10 inch, as per that, can you see the pressure loss 2.13 inch of water gauge? So in this way, for any fitting, you can find out the pressure loss. Okay. So this is all about the ASHRAE duct fitting database software. So here we have discussed the complete essential software tools used in HVAC design. I hope all of you enjoy the session. See you